Okay, this is a review of box and whisker plots, and we need to look at two box and whisker plots together and compare the data. So in year 11 we looked at box and whisker plots, and we knew that it represented the 5-number summary. The 5-number summary is the lowest score, the highest score, so they're the easiest to find, the median, quartile 1 and quartile upper. The box represents 50% of the scores, and each part is a quarter of the scores. So if they said to you 10 scores fitted between here, you would know that there's 40 scores altogether, because that represents a quarter. Okay, it says find the 5-number summary and draw a box and whisker plot. Now, it's quite nice because these numbers are in order, because I wrote them, not the textbook. So we know that 35 is the upper of Lisa and 25 is the lower. Let's find the middle. I'm going to cross 3 from the top and the bottom, another 3. Oh, look, right in the middle, perfect. So I can do the middle for both because there's the same amount and they're both in order. So for Lisa's, the median is 28 plus 31 on 2, which is 29.5. And for George, it's 30 because it's halfway here, so that's 30. The lower quartiles here, I could have crossed off and I would have found that it's here. So let's write that out. Lisa's is 24, 26.5 because it's halfway between 26 and 27, 29.5, and 32 and 35. That's Lisa. George is 15, halfway between 21 and 24 is 22.5, 30, 35 is in the middle of 32 and 38, and 45. Now, to draw a box and whisker plot, the first thing I need is a scale. So my lowest number is 15 and my highest is 45. So if I go up, and you would obviously use a ruler, and yours would look better than mine. But if I go up, start at 10 and go up by 5s, 40, 50. I probably could have gone up a bit better than that, because I'm going to have them squished here. So I might rub that out and do it again. Hold on. Okay, before the problem was I didn't have enough, a big enough scale. So this time I've gone up by 3s instead of 5s. Okay, Lisa starts at 24. She goes 26.5, which is a big one, 29.5, which is another big one, 32, and 35. That's Lisa's. George starts at 15, and I'll just do it above it, 22.5, 30, 35, and 45. And yours would look better than that. Does it say compare? Oh, what is the, I have to make it smaller so I can fit it all in. It says, what's the interquartile range of the pamphlets delivered by each person? In Lisa's, it's 32 minus 26.5, which is 5.5. And for George, it's 35 minus 22.5, which is 12.5. What's the median number of pamphlets delivered? For Lisa, it's 29.5, and for George, it's 30. Compare the two data. Describe the shape and the measure of location and spread. So that's where we have to say things about it. We have to say, there's not much we can say about positive or negative. It's a bit hard to tell on this one, but we can say that George's has a greater range than Lisa. Lisa. We can say that their medians are nearly the same. Compare and compare means put things that are different, put things that are the same. We could say that the interquartile range for Lisa is smaller than George. We could say that the interquartile range for George is greater than the range of Lisa's, because the whole of Lisa's fits into this. Right, and then it says, is Lisa a better worker than George? Yes, because she's more consistent. Because is upside down, therefore she is more consistent. Sorry this one went for so long. 6.5 minutes for a video. Sorry.